Hey guys, welcome back to your boy Slashing Samurai. Today, I'll be recommending some anime for you guys to watch. Alright, so first up, we got the new anime, Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is pretty interesting to say the least. I mean, I've watched the first few episodes of it, I'm enjoying it thoroughly. And there's a lot of good feedback from the community about this show. The manga is really great, and the show is going to be amazing. So especially for those you don't watch anime at all and you want to start getting into some, this is probably a good one to really get started on, because it's about 8 to 10 episodes now out so far, and it's just a really well done show of people trying to make the world rebuilt again, because everyone tends to title everyone turned to stone. But I don't really want to spoil anything else other than that. That happens in the first episode. So that's all I'm really going to tell you. You should go watch it and find out for yourselves about what the show is, why it's called Dr. Stone, and why you need to watch it. It's just a good show generally, and I recommend it to all of you out there. Next up, we got good old Naruto. Don't worry about Naruto. That'll come later. You gotta start off with the OG Naruto, back when they were still Genin. For those of you that don't know, that's just a basic starting ninja thing. Then you gotta watch Naruto Shippuden, probably the best one out of the three Naruto series. And the reason you should watch it is because it's pretty classic anime, right? First of all, it's been around for a while. Shippuden's over, so you can watch all of it now, and it's a really good show. I mean, it's got really good character development over all the characters in the show, at least like the main cast of characters that you will see quite frequently through the show. But there's one thing about Naruto that just makes it stand out. It's about ninjas, right? And I think all of you would like it, especially if you like any superhero anime. It's very powerful. It has a good message sometimes, and it's hilarious, that's for sure. So like, if you want to watch Naruto, go watch Naruto. Everyone I know that watches anime has watched Naruto before, and it's one of those anime that you just have to watch. And I think I definitely recommend it to anybody that just doesn't even like anime, period. You're gonna like Naruto because it's Naruto. So that's Naruto for you. Next up, we have the show Hunter x Hunter. Now, there can be some discrepancies of how you say the show's name, whether it being Hunter x Hunter or Hunter x Hunter, but the proper way to say it is Hunter x Hunter for those of you that do not know. But it doesn't matter how you say it, you get the same point across. So, Hunter x Hunter is an anime that's about teens, kids, however age you want to call them. Most likely, it focuses around 2 12-year-olds. At least to my knowledge, that's how old they are. And they go around and do a bunch of crazy stuff. But like, they want to be hunters, they have goals, and the hunters can be a variety of different things. They can be a food hunter, or a music hunter, or literally just a hitman. So like, hunters can be many different things, and they all have their own dreams and goals and aspirations that they want to achieve. And the main character, Gon, he wants to find his dad. I'm not going to tell you if he does or not. You're going to have to find out on your own. Just watch the show, and you'll understand all the crazy stuff that they have to go through, with the world almost ending several times. So many deadly different groups that could just end the world with their own 2 hands. So like, you gotta watch the show and find out. I can't really tell you because it's going to spoil the show. So next up, I know I've said that a lot this video. We have good old classic Dragon Ball. Now, I'm pretty sure you've seen this show. If you haven't seen this show, or even heard of its name, that's kind of a disgrace. Not to be mean or anything like that, but like, it really is. I mean, Dragon Ball is a classic. It's been around for years, it's still going on to this day. And it's got the legendary Super Saiyan transformation and the good old Kamehameha! And once you watch the show, play the games especially, you'll really learn about what the show has to offer and why it's so great to many, especially those like me that I've known Dragon Ball since I was a little child. And it just speaks at such a high level of pace. It can really kill any other anime that you really want to watch, because there's so many episodes of it, so many different series for Dragon Ball. It could take you a whole year to watch them all. if you're in school like I am, of course. But like, Dragon Ball is just one of those anime that you just gotta watch. Can't really tell you about what's happening because like it can get confusing. There's so many different villains and heroes, and anything that you could possibly think of in that show, and it's just so much to comprehend for those of you that don't know about it. I can't really tell you because obviously you guys gotta know Goku, Vegeta, hopefully Krillin and Piccolo as well, and maybe even Tien and Piccolo. I think I've said them already, but you know what? Who cares? Just go watch the show and see all Dragon Ball has to offer. I mean, they fight other universes. The newest version, Super, I love Super a lot. They fight universes, you fight aliens, androids, amongst other things. So like, this one of those shows you just gotta watch and really take into account why it's here. I mean, it's a classic and it's Dragon Ball, so it's Dragon Ball for you, you know? So when you see this anime, you're probably gonna think to yourself, what in the world is Psyche K? Why does it exist? And well, I can tell you for a really good reason. It's just a generally good show. I mean, it follows a high school student, Psyche K, a psychic, and the disastrous life of him. You know, it's pretty obvious. The show's title doesn't really lie. It's one of those anime that's just kind of there to be funny and not like have like a serious plot. I mean, there's a plot inside of all of like the little, I guess you could call it like a filler anime. That's what I want to start calling these genres, because like it doesn't have like a main focus or like a main goal that's stated in like the first few episodes, but like there is a goal later in the story, but there's not much of a story. It's more of mini stories told in one episode. It's like a collection of mini-sodes in every single season of the show, and it's just there to be funny, as I said earlier. But it's really good though. I mean, I watched it, my friend told me about it, and I watched it and I thought it was interesting for sure. Then I wanted to watch it again, and I thought to myself that it was just sort of a great experience, a great show to watch that I recommend for sure. I mean, if you just want a good laugh or just want to not have to really worry about like, thinking about a storyline or like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen in the next episode of Psyche K, just watch this show. I mean, like, it's just genuinely good. It's nothing, no major like anything. It's just there to have fun. So if you need a break for anything, just watch it and you'll be fine. Okay, so this next show, The Promised Neverland, one of the new upcoming and hit shows. It's supposed to have a second season coming eventually. I don't remember when it is, but it's coming soon. And this show was pretty poppin'. I mean, like, I made some friends this summer, and they told me about this show, and I was pretty hesitant at first. I was like, okay, interesting. And halfway through, I started watching the show, and then I ended up watching the entire thing, and I like realized that this show is, wow, it's really deep. It's kind of scary to a point, but like it's really good, and I suggest that you go watch this show, because like, not even at an anime standpoint, this show is just good. I mean, like, there's a good story, really good characters, good character development. I guess as much character development you could get in 12 episodes. And this show needs to be brought out more. For those of you that haven't seen or heard of it, you need to watch this. Even for big anime people like myself, that didn't know about this show, because I don't explore new anime anymore. But I'm starting to do that now, because I need to see more shows like this that experiment with new themes and what they wanted to tell you through this great story. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So I definitely recommend you guys go watch this, because the show is interesting. I can't tell you anything about the story, because anything I tell you will spoil this entire show for you. So like, I'm not even going to tell you the characters' names. You just gotta go watch The Promised Neverland. Okay, so the last anime on this list that I'm going to recommend for you guys today is the new show, a good show, My Hero Academia. For those of you that have been on this channel for a while, you guys should know that I love this show, and I'm so happy that season 4 is coming next month. It's getting so close to season 4, and man, I just love this show. I mean, like, characters, first of all, are all very good. They don't really skip out on characters. Like, there's like probably at least 30 main characters in the show, and all of them have good actors, good stories. Well, at least the ones that we know. Hopefully, we'll get some more soon. Um, they're very good with developing the characters just from a standpoint, from like where they started to where they are now. Every character in the show has gotten some kind of screen time and shown how they've grown through the story. And it's just amazing how they can keep up that many characters and to be able to have them all look great each time and getting better, different designs, and keeping them up with new storylines and stuff. It's just so legendary. And like the fights in that show and the animation, oh my gosh, the show looks beautiful. It's so crisp and so clean. Nothing can really compare to it. It has it has really high frames. Like there's a lot of frames in this show, and it's just right. It's part of the anime. It looks so smooth. The fights and everything just look some of the best fights I've ever seen. Honestly, like you really need to seriously go watch this show, and you'll understand what I'm saying, because like it's just a genuinely really good show. And I think, and even the opening themes, the music, USA Run. For those of you don't have not heard that song, you need to go listen to that. I'm probably gonna have that playing in the background too. But like, it's just a genuinely good show, and it's engulfed me and many others into a certain type of community that's really interesting to say the least. And I think for those of you that need to start watching anime and that want to have a good starting point, this is a good one to start with. The first 3 episodes, I'd say, are pretty lackluster. Just explaining the backstory of Deku, the main character. And I mean, don't get me wrong, they're not bad by any means, but just trust me and go watch it. Once you get past episode 3, the show gets way better, so much more to the experience. So on that note, I will end you guys off with that show. Go watch it. Alright guys, so on that note, I want to give a huge thank you to all of my subscribers. All of you guys help me so much. I mean, I know I don't upload that much, but when I do, you guys are like what my goal. I want to make each and every one of you that watch this video happy, and that's my goal. Just make everyone in my community happy. And once like all of you that subscribe are now going to be part of the Slashing Squad. That's what I'm going to call my little group of subscribers and family. Then I'm going to call you guys the Slashing Squad. So it doesn't really entail much. Trust me. Honestly, it doesn't entail anything at all. It just means you're a subscriber, you comment, you like, and you just stay active on the channel. Slashing Squad. That's what you guys are with me. Alright? And thank all of you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Truly, like, you guys really keep me going on this YouTube thing. Not very good at it, but I mean, I got 100 subscribers, so like, it's just something that I want to think about to you guys. Thank you for 100 subs, going up to 200, about 80 subs away last time I counted. So like, we're gonna get there. Then we're gonna hit 1,000 subs and keep going all the way. So I thank you guys for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and remember, keep going with that Slashing Squad. Let's get it.